Good morning, my loves. And I say morning because it is the morning here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming on my iPhone. So if the quality is not the best,
Hello?
I apologize.
I found this.
Oh, you found that? This is like the typical when you clean your room, all the stuff that you find because someone is cleaning her room.
And I finished.
You finished?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Promise.
Okay, I'll check it in a minute. And so she's found all sorts of random stuff. So today we are back with what I eat on the weekend whilst being on Mounjaro. I'm gonna film the meals that I'm eating over the weekend. Now I gotta say, if you watched my, okay, you're distracting them, go. I gotta say, if you watched my last video of what I eat in a day whilst on Mounjaro, that is very structured. I'm, counting my calories. I'm really specific on my macros, on my protein. The weekend is a lot more relaxed. The goal is still having a high protein diet. The goal is to still not overeat and overindulge, but at the same time, my weekends are really a lot more chilled, if you will. I'm not counting calories. I'm just going, okay, what's a healthy meal that I could have that's got, a decent amount of protein in it and a decent amount of fiber, because fiber is really important. So that's where we're at. So I won't be putting the calories or anything in the meals for this video, because again, I honestly don't know them. I have no idea. But what I will say is the weekend is a lot more chilled. I do try and eat at home as much as possible, but then also too, we do get a little bit of takeout. We might go to a restaurant or something like that. Like the weekends are really, really relaxed.
Look at some abs, girl.
Thanks, girl. Okay. So you guys would have seen this morning we went and did our walk and we went to Starbucks. I got a vanilla sweet cream cold brew coffee.
I got my water.
So you got a water. And I also took my supplements. So every morning when I wake up, I take my supplements and I drink a whole heap of water before we put anything else in our body, because hydration is so important. Having coffee on an empty stomach is not good at all for your gut health and for you as well. So drink a whole lot of water before you do that. Take your vitamins, take your supplements. I'll show you what I take.
Can I show them what I take?
Mm-hmm.
I take these.
So I take these capsules and Z takes these, but they come in gummy form for kids. We've taken them out of the packaging and put them in these cute little canisters in the pantry. But essentially these are just capsules that have fruits, vegetables, and berries in them. Have you had yours this morning?
Yep.
Okay. You get the kids gummies completely free when you get the adult capsules, which is really cool.
Oh.
So I take these every morning. I have been taking these since 2018. I will link them in the description if you're interested, but essentially there's a variety of 30 plus fruits, vegetables, and berries in these. Yeah, that's a lot. So as much as I'm very health conscious, I'm not having 30 different fruits, vegetables, and berries in a day. There's just no way. And these are picked at peak ripeness on the farms. Then they get put into a big vat. They get dehydrated at a really slow rate to not compromise the nutrients. The water gets taken out, the powder gets left behind, and they get put in vegan capsules. Then I also have these ones, which is my omega fatty acids. So omega fatty acids are really good for your brain, your eye health, your skin, your hair, and your nails. Normally omega, when you buy them at the shops, they're derived from fish. These are not. So these are vegan omegas that are derived from like raspberry seeds, tomato seeds, the algae that the fish eat. The omegas is taken from that. So I take 2 of each every morning with a bunch of water before coffee. Okay, so we are going to be having breakfast. My breakfast is pretty much the same as it is during the week. I'm just literally going to have 2 hard-boiled eggs, raspberries, cottage cheese, and fresh sourdough bread from our little local IGA here. So what are you having?
I'm having, so I make sure you get adult supervised. Mom said I could. I make my own scrambled eggs, and then we have some raspberries, And then we have some other spread. It's really delicious, like so good. Love it.
But I'll show you guys what it looks like once we plate it up. All right, so this is my breakfast. We have sourdough, cottage cheese, hot honey, 2 soft boiled eggs. Literally, I found the perfect time for these. Boil your water, and once your water is boiling, put these in for 6.5 minutes. Then once the 6.5 minute timer goes off, put them in ice cold water for a minute, peel them. This is what they turn out like. Perfecto. We have some raspberries.
And let me tell you about
what do you have?
So I made my eggs with some parmesan.
Yeah.
Girl loves parmesan. And I made some, what is it?
Sourdough.
Sourdough with butter. And I made a raspberry.
Perfect. Delish. Okay, so one of the things about being on a GLP-1 like Mounjaro is that you don't get any hunger signals, but you also don't get any thirst signals. So before being on this medication, I used to drink 3 to 4 liters of water a day, no problems at all. Now, I really struggle to push myself to drink 2 liters just because like I'm genuinely not thirsty and I totally forget about having water. So normally I would have some form of electrolytes. However, we've run out. So I am going to be drinking some coconut water because these have electrolytes in them, hydration, and a bit of natural sugar.
Action.
Your fingers. Yeah.
What are you doing right now?
Pouring myself some coconut water. What are you doing?
That's very interesting. I'm getting hungry.
You're getting hungry. You're always hungry.
That is a lie.
Okay, it is 12:30, so I am going to get my lunch ready. I am just making a chicken salad. So I just brought like an Asian style salad kit from the shops, and I've just been getting a little bit out. The dressing that I have, I do a little bit of this dressing. It's not super healthy. It is the Chang's crispy noodle salad dressing. Love this. And then we also have some chicken breast. So I'm going to cook that up now. Oh, and then I got some seasoning for the chicken as well. Oh, I love the mingle using and everything seasoning. So I'm going to put this together and I'll show you what it looks like. So I'm only going to use half of the chicken breast, which is, I think, about 150-ish grams uncooked weight. So that'll be perfect. And then I'll use the rest for tomorrow. Okay, so while the chicken is cooking, let's make our salad. Use a little bit of these. Some of this. Mix it up. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see if our chicken breast is cooked. And yes, I washed this, so no raw chicken. She is perfect. Absolutely cooked the whole way through. what I love about this lunch is it is so affordable. Like the salad mix literally was $5. The chicken breast was $3. So, you know, it's $8 for 2 lunches. And it's easy. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to be like standing in the kitchen all weekend cooking, you know? To me, that's just not fun. Like, I want something that I can throw together that's healthy, you know, affordable, nutritious, and got lots of protein. All right, this is so yummy. So now that that is all cut up, I'm literally just gonna eat it out of this bowl, to be honest. Like, you know, it is what it is. I'm not trying to impress anyone. So just chuck my salad in here. Do you smell the chicken? Do you smell the chicken? Oh, yummy. Yummy. Someone else smells the chicken. Do you smell the chicken? All the tails wagging. The girlies smell the chicken. Okay, this is what it looks like. Not very sexy, but very convenient, healthy, and yummy. Like this, yum. Just woken up from a nap. It's 3 o'clock and I'm having a little afternoon snack. My daughter Zizi, who you've all seen, made these incredible macadamia cookies yesterday. She truly makes like the best cookies, you guys. Let me get one. And they're huge. So good. Yummy. So this will do. But remember, life is about balance, right? Even though I'm on a weight loss injection, like Mounjaro, it's still really important for me to balance what I'm eating, if that makes sense. Like, I eat a decent amount of calories still, and I still allow myself to indulge. Like tonight, we're probably going to get takeout. We haven't got any dinner, nothing. So we're probably going to get takeout. And it's important that I allow myself the moment to indulge. I was just telling everyone how good your cookies are.
Oh, thanks.
It's really important that I allow myself the moment to indulge, because when I do come off this medication, I want to still be able to live my life. You know, I still want to be able to eat very healthy, eat within a great, you know, calorie range, and also to not overindulge, but indulge where I feel quite satiated. So what I'm trying to say probably doesn't make sense, but everything that I'm doing is a complete lifestyle, like it's suited to my lifestyle long term. I'm not putting myself in a crazy calorie deficit that I can't sustain when I come off the medication. I'm not depriving myself from the things that, you know, I love, like cookies, because again, and a little piece of chocolate, thank you. Because again, I want to be able to sustain these results and this lifestyle. All right, you guys, we have some KFC to finish off the night. I literally got a tenders box, but I'm horrified. Since when did
It's
tenders...
the size of my pinky.
Since when did tenders become so tiny? I mean, I haven't had a tender in a long time and I was just craving protein chicken. They are teeny tiny. That is absolutely wild.
Well, let's see my nuggets.
All right, I am going to close out today's vlog, but thank you so much for watching. I love and appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next one.